it is match day 6 of the Castle Premier Soccer League here at the National Sports Stadium. We have Caps United taking on Whawha. Now, this is one of the 5 games that are being played across the country. Now, we have Triangle United taking on Gezi Platinum. We have Chicken Inn and Kariba. Cranbourne Bullets taking on Black Rhinos, and Tenex versus Highlanders. Now, Caps United is coming from a heavy 6-2 defeat that they experienced from Manica Diamonds last week, and they also find themselves at the bottom half of the Logley season. Hence, this game is probably a match that they're trying to redeem themselves. And also, we have Whawha, which is under Luke Jugulile. They also have been struggling lately, and they find themselves having secured 2 points from the 5 games that they played. They have 3 losses and 2 draws. Now, joining me for a quick rundown of what we can expect today is Coach Luke Jugulile. How are you, Coach? Good to have you.
Thank you, sister. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks.
Nice to have you.
It's very pleasant. Now, Coach, your team has been sitting at the bottom of the log lately with 2 points. Do your boys have what it takes to defeat what seems to be a very strong opponent?
Yeah, thank you so much. I think the team is ready to play against Caps United. Looking at the situation that we are, it is the same situation that Caps United is having. So we are just calling for the redemption day to even have a favor on our side.
Okay. Now, Coach, as we all know, Caps United is coming from a heavy defeat that they experienced last week. Should we say that is an advantage to you?
No. Football being football, it is different. It is a very different game today that we are playing against Caps. The procedure and the tactical behavior will be, maybe all teams will be having a very positive and a very controlled tactical. So we can't look much into the results that we posted last week.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Coach. All the best in today's game.
Thank you very much, sister.
Well, that was Coach Luke Jugulile. They're saying this is a game of football. I mean, you win some, you lose some. We just expect anything and everything. And also, the results from last week cannot determine what is going to happen in today's match. Now, joining me is the Green Machine coach, ready to tell me or giving me a rundown of what we are to expect in today's match. Now, good afternoon, Coach. Good to have you.
Afternoon, thank you.
So, Coach, we are coming from what seems to be a very heavy defeat. Mm-hmm. So, what do we expect from the boys today? What did you communicate to the boys today?
Yeah, I think
it's your bet. Bet on Africa Bet.
Now, welcome back to the ZTN studios at the National Sports Stadium. Today we have Caps United that are taking on Whawha, and we'll be crossing to the National Sports Stadium soon. But that is not the only game that is being played today. So today we have Cranbourne Bullets who are taking on Black Rhinos at Baobab Stadium. Tenex are taking on Highlanders at Sakuva. Triangle United is taking on Gezi Platinum Stars at Gipo Stadium. Chicken Inn is facing ZPC Kariba at Luveve. Now, more looking at these games, quite marvelous games that are being played today, but we're going to go through them one by one and just talk about which team you think will be victorious today, looking at how they've been playing recently and how they're currently sitting on the log. So we first take on Cranbourne Bullets and Black Rhinos. Your take on that game?
That's an army derby. It's difficult to call, but when you look at the way they played in the Chibuku Super Cup, you would find out that Cranbourne Bullets had the better of Rhinos. So I don't want to believe that it's changed. They have the upper hand psychologically. They believe that they can beat Rhinos. So I'll give it to Cranbourne Bullets today. I'm trusting they'll win maybe by 2 goals to 1 or 2 goals to 0. But they will score at least 2 goals.
And Black Rhinos will not respond in any way.
Yeah, maybe, but they will lose.
Okay, then we look at Tenex and Highlanders. Highlanders is quite a big team to be facing a team as Tenex, looking at also how they've been playing currently. Do you think they have what it takes to possibly score, not necessarily win though, but probably just give a response to Highlanders?
You know, Highlanders is so unpredictable. The way they played last week against Bulawayo City, it was disappointing. They lost that match, and when I watched Bulawayo City yesterday, I failed to understand how Highlanders lost, but then it was a derby. Mm-hmm. So I would say derby is a derby. You can't talk about form, you can't talk about the size of the club or anything else. So they lost. But Tenax is just a small club, and they can't beat Boso. Boso has got to revive themselves after that loss. And also intel that I have says that if he loses to Tenax, or if he fails to get the coach fails to get 3 points today, then Mantla is gone as Boso coach. They're going to
So
chuck
that
him
means
out.
today's game has someone's job on the line. Talking about that, let's cross over to the pitch side where Ntandoka is currently waiting for us to talk to the coaches about all the action that's going to be happening today at the National Sports Stadium.
Well, it is. Well, it is match day 6 of the Castle Premier Soccer League here at the National Sports Stadium. We have Caps United taking on Whawha. Now, this is one of the 5 games that are being played across the country. Now, we have Triangle United taking on Gezi Platinum. We have Chicken Inn and Kariba. Cranbourne Bullets taking on Blake Rhinos, and Tenax versus Highlanders. Now, Caps United is coming from a heavy 6-2 defeat that they experienced from Manica Diamonds last week, and they also find themselves at the bottom half of the log this season. Hence, this game is probably a match that they're trying to redeem themselves. And also, we have Whawha, which is under Luke Jugulile. They also have been struggling lately, and they find themselves having secured 2 points from the 5 games that they played. They have 3 losses and 2 draws. Now, joining me for a quick rundown of what we can expect today is Coach Luke Jugulile. How are you, Coach? Good to have you.
Thank you, sister. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks.
Nice to have you.
It's very pleasant. Now, Coach, your team has been sitting at the bottom of the log lately with 2 points. Do your boys have what it takes to defeat what seems to be a very strong opponent?
Yeah, thank you so much. I think the team is ready to play against Caps United. Looking at the situation that we are, it is the same situation that Caps United is having. So we are just calling for the redemption day to even have a favor on our side.
Okay. Now, Coach, as we all know, Caps United is coming from a heavy defeat that they experienced last week. Should we say that is an advantage to you?
No. Football being football, it is different. It is a very different game today that we are playing against Caps. The procedure and the tactical behavior will be, maybe all teams will be having a very positive and a very controlled tactical. So we can't look much into the results that we posted last week.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Coach. All the best in today's game.
Thank you very much, sister.
Well, that was Coach Luke Jugulile. They're saying this is a game of football. I mean, you win some, you lose some. We just expect anything and everything. And also the results from last week cannot determine what is going to happen in today's match. Now, joining me is the Green Machine coach, ready to tell me or just giving me a rundown of what we are to expect in today's match. Now, good afternoon, Coach. Good to have you.
Afternoon, thank you.
So, Coach, we are coming from what seems to be a very heavy defeat. So what do we expect from the boys today? What did you communicate to the boys today?
Yeah, I think one Sunday in summer does not make a summer, and this is a fact. And I think our season is not going to be defined by one defeat. Neither a season can be defined by one victory. So, yeah, we've been in this game to understand all these things, but we have a long season, and I'm sure we have what it takes to win games. We have the capacity, the potential is there. So, yeah, we're just looking forward to the upcoming
Coach,
matches.
your opponent hasn't had what we can call a very strong start to the season. Hence, they are at the bottom of the log. Can we say that is an advantage to you?
No. That's I'm not a statistician. I don't necessarily look at those things. Football is a mental game. Whichever team is prepared on the day stands a good chance of winning. So I think that's neither here nor there. We're just looking forward to play Whawha, and I just hope we'll be in the very good state of mind.
Okay, Coach, you did mention that football is a mental game. Did you prepare your boys mentally for today's game?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, there's no, you cannot have a cold day. It's one sunny day in summer and call it a very good summer. No, sometimes we have cold days in summer. That doesn't stop it from being a summer. You can have a rainy day in summer. That doesn't stop it from being a summer. So some of these things do happen. As long as you're in football, you're bound to meet such things. But what is more important is just to lift your spirits up, and I'm sure we've done precisely that.
Well, thank you very much, Coach. All the best in today's game.
Thank you.
Well, that was the Green Machine, Coach Lloyd Tembe there, telling us that it's not always rainy as we have witnessed in their previous game. Now, we are about to bring you Caps United and Whawha live on Zim Papers Television Network. Please do remain safe and stay tuned.
My father used to say that the poorest man is not one without money, but the one without friends, which is why I couldn't trust him with ensuring that all my friends were there on my wedding day.
Consider it done, son.
Dad, this is not everyone on my list.
I invited all those people on your list. I didn't call it a wedding. I told them that you were in serious need of their help and that we would gather here today to see how we can help you. And these are the people that showed up. Now go on and celebrate with your true friends.
The taste of true friendship. It all comes together with a castle.
He's also an officer, and Justin Gadzani, if you remember, he came through the Dynamos junior ranks, and now he's at Whawha. They've also very good players in the ranks. Albert Mateo, he was a product, he is rather a product of the Caps United junior policy. He's a officer there at Whawha. And he's been their top goal scorer in the past couple of seasons. And even when they qualified to be in the Premier Soccer League, he was the top goal scorer. So a lot of goals will be expected from Albert. He's also their skipper. So this was earlier as the two teams were going through their warm-ups, getting ready for this big encounter in Matchday 6 of the Kasolaga Premier Soccer League. And Admiral Matope, the former Mushawani Stars defender, is now playing for Whawha, the one with the number 32 and the stylish short dreadlocks. So he's the one who's entrusted in shutting shop at the back for these prison officers. So they came earlier and showing a lot of exuberance, and they are just ready to get on with this game. So match day 6 getting underway yesterday. Couple of matches around the country, and one of them was live right here on Zimpepers television network as the Herentals were taking on Bulawayo City. That game finishing 1-0. Bulawayo City scoring right at the death. FC Platinum beating Harare City by a goal to nil. Yada and Manica Diamonds in a 1-0 draw. This was yesterday. And Diamonds, well, for the first time this season, scoring 2 goals. And they won by 2 goals to nil in an eventful game at Baba Field Stadium. That game briefly stopped as missiles were being thrown by fans from the stands. Fans who were alleging that Hadlindazi, who was in charge of the game, was not fair. Black Chiefs were awarded a penalty, but it was saved by Timon Vula and Obre Chirinda. Soon after getting his sport kick saved, he was sent off for a second bookable offense. This is what happened yesterday. So the games continue again this afternoon in match day 6, and Caps taking on Whawha. The game that we are showing you live is among the games that are on the bench. Some of the faces that are coming through, and Simbarashe Chinani. The last time Caps were at home, he was between the goalposts, but today he's content with a he's going to be on the bench. So yeah, so there's some of the substitutes from the Green Machine as we brace up for kickoff in this game, match day 6. Caps United, of course, are still smarting from that 6-2 drubbing at the hands of Manica Diamonds last weekend in Mutare. So coming through today, hoping that they will get a change of fortunes. And probably, well, some of the fans that I was talking to just before kickoff saying, look, if Manica Diamonds could score 6 past us, what will stop us from scoring maybe 6 or 7 past Whawha? But I'll tell you, it won't be easy. It won't be easy. So Caps in their traditional green and white, and Whawha in yellow and some trimmings of green, especially on the sleeves of the shirts and also on the sides of the shorts. Yeah, some trimmings of green there, but a bright yellow color bordering on some gold. The team from Gweru, he is hoping that they will get something out of this encounter here, which is live right here on Zimpepers television network. We can see and telling you that you get the picture right here, because that's our motto, get the picture. So the two teams now just waiting for the formalities, the toss, the two skippers, Albert Mateo of Whawha and Ronald Chitio of Caps United. With the match officials, referee of the afternoon, Josiah Masimira, will be assisted today by Takuz Wankala and Chenjerai Chihumbiri. Those 3 are in charge of the game today. So Caps United going through the log standings, find themselves in a very unfamiliar position. 14th with just 4 points, while Whawha anchoring at the bottom with just 2 points. So that's the Caps United lineup. Tundra Mateaunga comes back to the number 1 position. Dauda is there together with Chikore, as well as Devon Chafa. Ian Nyoni finds himself in the starting lineup together with Phineas Bamusi and Rodwell Chinyengetere, as well as Jimmy Tsingai also in there for the Grey Machine, and I'm sure a lot will be talked about. Tsingai, who was in Zambia. He was playing for Yada before going to Zambia, and going on to Whawha, Simon Nyama, and Roy Useni also in there together with Chakuzwa Jukulile, his son, to the coach Luke Jukulile, and he's a product of the junior policy there at Whawha, and he will be expected to spur the team ahead and get a victory. So the two teams going through their pre-match rituals, and Whawha going through a prayer, asking for divine intervention in this big game here away from home. They would really love to get points on the board. So that's Simon Nyama. He's an officer. He's a prison officer, and previously played for Caps United, played for Chapungu as well. Now all eyes on Josiah Masimira, the referee of the afternoon, as we are ready to get underway in this game. And here we go, live from the National Sports Stadium. Matchday 6 in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. Caps United up against Whawha. So a lot will be expected from the prison officers as they come through on that far side. A shot will come through. That was the skipper, Albert Mateo. Yeah, that's obviously what we'll be expecting this afternoon. He's been the top goal scorer for Whawha for a couple of seasons. In fact, when they got promoted into the Premier League, his goals were crucial, as he scored a couple of these goals. So they do get a corner kick. It comes through, it's a short one, a shot will come. It was a snapshot right on the 10. Making their intentions known this early in this first half. So two shots in succession, one on target, the other one horribly off. But so far, so good for the prison officers. Caps on the back foot. Ian Nyoni trying to peel off on the near side. Dennis Dauda onto that far side. Still Dauda looking for options. He was also in Zambia before going to India, where he left to join the Grey Machine. Brief stint though in India. Dennis Dauda made his name at ZPC Kariba. Chafa onto that far side. So Caps United playing with three at the back. So it's Dauda, Marshall Machazane, and Tawanda Chikore. Ian Nyoni nicked off the heels. Machazane takes short one, finding Ian Nyoni. So Ian Nyoni gifted with speed, but at the moment things not really working out well for him. His Whawha come through once again on that far side with Buto Piri. the player they acquired from Bulawayo Chiefs. So it's going to be a free kick for Whawha on that far side. Look, Jugulile just telling his boys to calm down. Stick to the game plan. Otherwise, we'll lose the plot. I think it's one crucial aspect of the game. Chitio finding Bamusi now. He can attack on that far side. Bamusi still going in the middle of the pack. Chinyengetere and Chitio, a chance on the far post. Oh my word! That was a clear opportunity there for the Green Machine. William Manondo missed it. And the fans don't like it. So there was Chitio on that far post, beating the goalkeeper, and Manondo shade too slow. I'm sure a lot of the fans in the stands will be saying, oh, why didn't you just slide through and try and connect with the ball? William Manondo. Another shot will come off the skipper, Albert Mateo. So 5 minutes gone in this encounter. Caps United nil, Whawha nil. So 2 chances falling to both sides. Chitio. On to Chitio again. Nicely done by Chitio, laying it onto that far side. Chinyengetere will leave it for Bamusi, and it comes through. Frantic defending from the prison officers. And now they can carry it through on the near side. Looking for options. And an opportunity the goalkeeper does so well. And it's a free kick right on the edge of the box. Tunderai Mateo Ungwa. Oh, that was good play there. Mateo Ungwa off his line. And Albert Mateo impeded there by Mateo Ungwa. So it's a free kick. Very promising position. But I'm sure if Jugulile would have it his way, they could have really gotten something out of that chance.
Make it come. Make it come. Right?
And Josiah Masira just making sure that they finish the treatment outside the pitch so that play can resume with this free kick here.
Mr. Referee, so the goalkeeper but 18.
So Caps United in all sorts, out of sorts rather, and Lloyd Chitengwe should be a worried man right now. So Takuzo Jugulile Sana to the coach, Luke Jugulile. If you don't know all about the coach, really good player. As Takuzo comes through with the free kick, he hits the wall. So it's more like father, like son. Jugulile turned out for South Africa's glamour side, Kaizer Chiefs. So a lot will be expected from his son as well. But I think what's key is he's under the tutelage of his father. So Takuzwa Jugulile with the corner kick. Well, the danger not really averted though. Chugulile. On the near side, a cross will come. Head out from Mateo, straight into Mateo Ngwa. And Keps can counter now. Chitio. Onto Bamusi. Manondo calling for the ball. Oh, it was 3 on 5. Chafa will spread it onto the near side. Finding Nyoni now. The former Chapungu man. Slicing his way past a class of defenders. Manondo! A shot will come! And another chance! And it's a goal! Rodwell! Chinyengatere! Oh, it was a good play. And there they celebrate 9 minutes into the game. Kept 1, Whawha 0. Chinyengatere from close range. There was Nyoni onto Manondo, tried to shoot. It fell back again to Nyoni with a cross. Nyengatere was there. Just to put it beyond Simon Nyama. Oh, good play there from the Green Machine. Especially the way Nyoni just slide his way past a class of defenders before finding Masimira. Is furious there with the caption with the Whawha bench, and he's laying down the law. I'm going to send you to the stands. That's probably what he's saying to those guys on the Whawha bench. So Whawha have got a mountain to climb, so to speak. But they are capable of coming back into this one. As we saw earlier on, the chance that fell to Albert Mateu. Simon Chukore finding Machazane. His Caps play with 3 at the back. Machazane. But no takers there. On the near side. But Chafa does well. Still, Mateu now. Onto that far side. Try to take a shot. And an opportunity then. But cleared by Machazane. Finding Bamusi on that far side. Ranging forward and pulled back. So free kick to the Great Machine as they lead by a goal to nil. Goal scored after 9 minutes by Rodwell Chinyengatere. Machazane. Nyoni. And Chitio just controls. Looking for Chinyengatere. And Nyoni. So free kick on the near side. As Nyoni is hacked down by Terence Daka. The Whawha left back taking no chances. So Chafa will take this one. It will be an outswinger. Comes through. Not really taken well by Chafa. And Whawha can come off their blocks with Buto Piri. Buto once again lifts it over a cluster of players. But they do get a throw in on the near side, right next to their technical bench. Daka. So Matchday 6 got underway yesterday in the Kasolaga Premier Soccer League. And some exciting matches that were played. Yada and Manika Diamonds in a 1-1 draw. So the log leaders not getting maximum points, so it's a chance for Chicken Inn, who are in action today. If they do get maximum points, then they will be on top of the log standings come the end of Matchday 6 today. Bamusi. Chikore will leave it for the goalkeeper. So Chikore is he's been around, played for Highlanders, went to Swaziland, also played for FC Platinum. In fact, prior to joining the Green Machine, his clearance came from FC Platinum, so he was on the books of the Platinum Miners. Chinyengetere, finding Bamusi. Bamusi off on that far side. They gotta watch him. But Justin Gadzani making sure that they are not under pressure on that far side. Chitio. He's been all over. As we gone past 15 minutes, Caps United 1, Whawha 0. Chinyengetere with a goal after 9 minutes. Chikore. Finding Tavengwa now in the center circle. And Machazane. Oh, nice play from the Green Machine, Manondo. Onto. And then another opportunity. Manondo! Good hit. And he gets the applause again from the gaffer there. Good build-up from Caps, resulting in Manondo with that cracker. Almost shaving off the paint off that post there. Mateo. Adjudged to have handled by Josiah Masimira. Ian Nyoni trying to use his speed, but impeded in the process by Brian Shome. Who's been at Whawha, and the stories he came through from Boozers Football straight into the Whawha team. Nyoni, cross! But they clear their lines, looking for an opening of their own. Brian Shome, the man they call Baggio, onto that far side. Looking for options, it's still Whawha. Another crossfield ball. Shome. But it's taken away by Chinyengetere. Onto Manondo. Manondo looking for options. Finds Chitio. Surrounded. In the end, the Caps United skipper could not really do anything. So free kick.
Okay, Tifwan. Okay.
To Whawha. Ronwa Matutu. So Matutu spread it to Daka on the near side. Taken away by Chitio. Onto Manondo. Chitio once again, can he keep it in play? Too much weight on the pass. Daka. So Manondo was on the books of Harare City, and when his contract expired, he looked elsewhere. Now finds himself at the Green Machine. But if you ask, a lot of people will tell you that he only followed Lloyd Chitembwe. Because the time that Lloyd left Harare City, that's also the time that Manondo then left. Talk about a coincidence. So it's not only him, even Tatenda Tavengwa as well, and Marshall Machazane, all left Harare City following, well, not so sure. It's alleged that they followed Lloyd Chitembwe. Chinyengetere, he gets a return. And taken away by Whawha, looking for Mateo. He was in an offside position. Nyoni. But it's a Whawha ball, as Buto Piri, the former Chiefs man, knew what he was doing, just letting it slide out, because he knew he had the advantage. Daka. So it'll be a drop kick after hitting the referee, Josiah Masimira. So the new laws of the game, if you hit the referee, you do the drop kick. 20 minutes gone, Caps 1, Whawha 0. This is the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League live right here on Nazim Papers Television Network. So Luke Jukulile just edging his boys not to be intimidated by Caps United. Simon Nyao with a long clearance, but only finding Chikore on that far side. Chinyengetere now looks up, he gets a return. Bamusi calling for the ball on that far side. Offside, says the near side assistant referee. Simon Nyama, the former Caps United man. Now in office with Whawha, and he's continuing. Daka. Still getting another throw in on the near side. Matchday 6 of the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. In other games, well, the last we heard from the match between Tenax and Highlanders, it was goalless. And the match between Cranbourne Bullets and Black Rhinos, the two army sides, it was 1-1. Chicken Inn and ZPC Kariba again. The last we heard, it was goalless. So in the 5 matches that are on today, so far only 3 goals have been scored. One in that match between Cranbourne Bullets and Black Rhinos, and the other one here as Caps United lead Whawha by a 1-0. Dauda. Tatenda Tavengwa looking for options, finding Nyoni, and Machazane also in attendance. And he will lay all the way back to the goalkeeper. Chikore now. Chinyengatere heading it forward. It's Caps United again. What's Chinyengatere, the goal scorer, looking to set up Bamusi, and an opportunity that won't count. Offside. Says the Niasaras, that was really tight. And Massimira concurs with his man. I think the Caps United attackers need to really watch the line. Simon Nyama looking for Jukulile. And Mateo can get to the end of that one. Nyoni. 25 minutes gone, Caps 1, Whawha 0. The action that we are bringing to you live right here on Zimpapers Television Network. We'll also be keeping you updated on the other games that are on around Zimbabwe. Also, we'll be reflecting on the games that were played yesterday. That's when Matchday 6 got underway. Rentals 1, Bly City 1. This game was live right here on Zimpapers Television Network. Yada and Manika Diamonds also sharing the spoils in a 1-1 draw. But the Platinum Miners, FC Platinum, winning by a goal to 0 as they hosted Harare City at Mandava Stadium. Bly Chiefs slumping to a 2-0 defeat at the hands of Dynamos, despite playing at home. Onto that far side, Bamusi now. Trying to track back, but hacked down. On that far side by Roy Useni. The Whawha right back. There he was. Useni just making sure that Bamusi could not continue with what he was trying to do. Tatenda Tavengwa will leave it for Chafa. And Nyoni can break on the near side. Across will come. Too close to the goalkeeper. Crossfield ball onto the near side now. And a shot will come. But it was always going away from the intended target. Dennis Dauda was a soccer star a couple of years back. Tatenda Tavengwa now onto Manondo. And Nyoni, could not deal with the pace of the ball. Poor ball from Ronwell Matutu. Chikore onto Machazane now.
Ian, we up. Ian, we up. Commit.
Chinyengetere driving it forward now, picking up Chitio. Oh, they were not on the same wavelength there with Nyoni. They can break on the near side with Divalish Nyamkondio. And a cross will come, headed out of danger there by Dauda. Mateo was calling for the ball in front of the goalkeeper, but the height could not deal with it. Chitio. Chinyengetere finding Bamusi on that far side. Too close to the keeper. As we approach half an hour in this game, it's Caps United 1. Whawha 0, the goal that came through after 9 minutes from Rodwell Chinyengetere, still separating these two sides. Chikore now for the Green Machine. Finding the goal scorer, Chinyengetere. And Bamusi hacked down on that far side. So it's going to be a free kick for Caps. Machazane. So Machazane, every team that he has played for, somehow he ends up as the captain. He was at Highlanders.
Up Rooney! Rooney!
Solo Ichtembo was expecting Bruno Chitio to just shake it off. But I think the pain was a bit too much for him. Well, from the look of things, I'm sure he's saying he was hit on the groin area. Yeah, that's a very painful area for a lot of men. Yeah, you can't just shake it off. Even that wincing tells a story of its own. So they're going to play fairly. As FIFA always say, fair play. That's the name of the game. Bamusi. The Caps vice captain, Chikore. New man at the Green Machine. But they will cut through now with Admiral. The centre half, way off his position. Divalish Nyamkondi was waiting on this near post, but taken away now by Nyoni. And Chinyengetere will in turn find Chitio. Nyoni, he wins a corner kick. Good play from the Caps United winger. Here's hoping that they will utilize this corner kick and get something out of it. With their dominance so far, the Green Machine could have easily been 2 or 3-0 up. Luke Jugulile, the Whawha coach. Nyoni. And header on the near post, an opportunity then. So they will get another opportunity from the corner kick. But Masimira will stop play just for a bit. So that the medics can come on. So this was the earlier corner. Chikore with a header and headed back there, and finally they had to clear. Albeit under pressure was Roy Useni on that far post. Baggio, Brian Shome, just getting some treatment. I think he pulled a muscle. So the corner will come. And Manondo can connect well. Chitembwe. I'm sure you have a lot to say during the halftime break, but it's 35 minutes gone in this game. Chinyengetere, the goal scorer, finding the man with the assist. Ian Nyoni. Good link-up play between these two players. Machazane does well, a cross will come, too deep. So even Useni on that far side will just let it roll out. Manondo. Chitio. Find Chafa now as the Green Machine continue to dictate the pace here. Manondo onto Chinyengetere. Not so sure how Caps went down 6-2 to Manica Diamonds, but so far they've really acquitted themselves well. And I think when you look at their center halves, Marshall Machazane, Dennis Dauda, there is also Tawanda Chikore. They have got the men that can do the business. And even trying to think that they've got Jimmy Zinga in their ranks. This is a monster of a team. Bamusi now, ranging forward on that far side. Manondo! And Chinyengetere, who laid back, gets a return. Chikore with the cross. Chitio! Turn and shoot, but didn't really come out well. Yeah, like I was saying, this is a monster of a team. Looking at their players, player for player with any team, but something is just not adding up. Not too sure what that is, but Hopefully they will work on it and get something from the game. Whawha struggling to get in the final third now. Roy Useni with a cross, looking for Mateo. On that far side, can a cross come? Useni again. Bamusi can't drive it forward. Well, they're going to contend with this attack here. Useni knocks it forward, but taken away by Dauda. Chinyengetere finds Bamusi now. As they break, oh my word, washed by Admiral. Well, he really came up with a timely intervention. Admiral Matope, the former Mushawani Stars man. So I see a lot of comments on the Zim Papers Facebook page, and a lot of people enjoying the game. Tawanda Nelson Chuma. As Bamusi comes once again, Manondo fights Nyangatele! Manondo, it is a goal! It's been a long time coming for Manondo. And they celebrate. He needed that. 40 minutes into the game, Caps United 2-0 to the good. William Manondo with the goal. So this is how it came. The cross from Bamusi. And Manondo, it is back to the goal. And on to Chinyeketen with a stinger. Was parried back. And Manondo was there to pick his spot. Like the gunslinger that he is. 2-0. Caps United lead Whawha. We just 4 minutes to the halftime breather. Well, it might be two, but such a lethal attack. You gotta love the combination and link-up play between the front three. Bamusi, Chitio, Manondo, occasionally being joined by Chinyengetere. Admiral under pressure. So a lot of comments concurring that Caps are playing some of their best football. Charles Zwane also coming through on Facebook saying exciting football from Caps United. Tawanda Nelson Chuma he's saying also, but why have the results not been good? They are playing a nice, composed game. And I totally agree. Bamusi. And Bamusi hacked down. So it's going to be a free kick. And Chitio not happy with the tackles that are flying. You know, so in that case, it was Admiral Matope, but the former Mumshawani sent off, has disappeared from the scene. I'm sure Lloyd Chitembo wouldn't want to lose Bamusi at this point. But they've got able replacements on the bench. Clive Augusto is there. Joseph Tulani as well, who can easily slot in that position where Bamusi is. Chafa with a free kick. Header. So offside on Dauda, says Josiah Marasimira, the man who is in charge of this game. So just a few seconds to the halftime breather. Of course, they still time it on. We'll get it here from the fourth official. How many more minutes the two teams are going to play? So the medics been called in to attend to the injured player. It's a head injury on Nyoni. And good sportsmanship from the Whawha medic as he was the first on the scene. So just a minute of time added on is going to be played here. But in the meantime, it's Nyoni who requires attention because of the head injury. Looks like he's all right. And can continue. So 2-0, Caps United leads here. Just a few seconds though left to the halftime breather. And I know they would love for the situation to remain like that. Bamusi now, laying it all the way back. And that's the halftime whistle from Josiah Masimira. Good game exhibited here by the Green Machine after starting sluggishly in the opening minutes. They sorted themselves out and started to dictate the pace. So it's been Caps through and through. First, after 9 minutes, Rodwell Chinyengatere found the back of the net from an Ian Nyon assist. Nyon did the business on the near side, slashing through a cluster of defenders before whipping in a cross that was converted by Chinyengatere. Then Manondo, a simple tap in. After Rodwell Chinyengatere's stinger was parried back into play by the Whawha goalkeeper, Simon Nyama. And then Manondo capitalized, and boom, it was Caps 2-0 in front. So halftime it is here at the National Sports Stadium. Match day number 6 at Caps United 2, Whawha 0.
Which is why I couldn't trust him with ensuring that all my friends were there on my wedding day.
Consider it done, son.
Dad, this is not everyone on my list.
I invited all those people on your list. I didn't call it a wedding. I told them that you were in serious need of their help and that we would gather here today to see how we can help you. And these are the people that showed up. Now go on and celebrate with your true friends.
taste of true friendship. It all comes together with a castle. My father used to say that the poorest man is not one without money, but the one without friends, which is why I couldn't trust him with ensuring that all my friends were there on my wedding day.
Consider it done, son.
Dad, this is not everyone on my list.
I invited all those people on your list. I didn't call it a wedding. I told them that you were in serious need of their help and that we would gather here today to see how we can help you. And these are the people that showed up. Now go on and celebrate with your true friends.
The taste of true friendship. It all comes together with a castle.
It is 45 minutes past at the National Sports Stadium, and Caps United is leading by 2-0. More, as you spoke earlier, you said Whawha was going to have it coming for them. And to talk about the action that has been happening at the National Sports Stadium, Caps United really came strong today.
Yeah, Caps United is playing some very, very good football. You know, I've never doubted Caps in terms of the quality of players that they have and in terms of the display. But just a bit disappointed because of the number of goals that they have scored. 2-0, they should be at least maybe 4, 5, 6 goals by now. They are taking turns to miss chance after chance. So they should work on that.
But taking a look at the first goal that Nyong'o scored at very close range after that cross from Nyoni, sorry, that was a very marvelous goal, Mo.
Like I said, the coach decided to sacrifice Clive Augusto so that they could have width with Nyoni, and Nyoni duly delivered a good cross, and Nyong'o cannot miss from that close range. Yeah, he's a fox in the box, always there when he's supposed to be there, when it matters most. And a relief for him, his first goal for Caps.
And then also talking about earlier on, you spoke of Caps United with those the chances that they've been missing. We look at the way the second goal was scored. There was a hit there from William Manondo. It got from Nyong'o, sorry. It got blocked, and then Manondo then came in and took the shot, and then he scored the goal. It clearly shows that they're hungry for more goals.
Yeah, all the Caps forward players are hungry. Nyoni, Bamusi, Nyong'o, Manondo. They're hungry for the ball. But sometimes when Nyoni is out there, you find there's one person in the box. I think if they could get into the box quicker. And I also think they should have someone stick in the box more. I don't like the way Nyong'o is playing a little bit deeper. This team is not attacking. Why should we get deep? They should just keep Manondo and Nyong'o up there in the box to make sure that crosses from the captain and Ian find takers.
And then looking at how Whawha Mo has been playing, not a lot of chances rather, or any chances at all that have taken towards putting any goals. What do you think is happening with the boys? Are they getting cold feet with such a team as Caps United that they're playing? What is really going on?
I thought from Whawha, they are lethargic. They lack confidence. I saw the other time, just over the halfway line, somebody is trying to shoot from there. For what? You know, they're trying to, nobody is confident on the ball. They're trying anybody who gets the ball, they're trying to release the ball as quickly as possible so that I don't make mistakes. It was not me. So I think they lack in confidence. And, you know, when you are a team that is used to losing and you are already behind by 2 goals, psychologically you start to say, it's a tongue. It's the usual thing. So they've given up. But I also noticed that they are also late on the ball, late tackles all the time. They will be lucky to be 11 by the end of the match.
Speaking more of them being late at the ball, is it not a matter of communication on who gets the ball and passes it to who? In such a stance, you would think they all just want to go get the ball and go with the ball, but they're not really communicating on who does what, who supplies it to who, to make sure that they get a goal.
No, there's a lot of confusion. I thought the coach had put out a 4-4-2 formation, but on the pitch you can't see the 4-4-2 formation. You can't. You said that's another chance that was sent begging there. A good cross from Rooney from the left. Manondo was late. You could have just slided in there, and it's another chance that went begging there. Pesci, Caps is playing very, very well. If they're going to keep up this pressure, don't be surprised if they get 2 or 3 more goals.
Well, are you saying what happened to Cape United last week in the hands of Monica Diamond is possibly what is going to happen today to Whawha in the hands of Cape United?
Yeah, it's very possible. It's very, very possible. And I want to reiterate the fact that it was a fluke. It was a fluke. One of the rare times when Whawha attacked there and the striker was just supposed to tuck it away, but he was late and tried to go around the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper was clever enough to stop him. Another chance for Capes there. That was the first goal. That was the first goal. Yes, a shot from Manondo blocked, and then Ian was there to put in the cross. Nice tuck in there. So you can see even the bench was very happy. They are very relieved because you can talk and talk, but it's you can always be happy after it's behind the net. Yeah.
Looking at how Cape United played recently in one of the papers, there was a story where Coach Chitembo was saying he needs a response from his boys, and clearly with the way they're playing today, they're really giving him the response that he needed. But now, you spoke earlier saying that the Whawha boys have given up. The 2 goals that they've just conceded, they're possibly now looking down and thinking, well, now in the changing room, if you were their coach, to make sure that in the next 45 minutes to come in the second half, you need your boys to come back to the game, get their head in the game and bring positive results, what would you be telling them?
I would probably work on the defense to minimize damage. I would probably add one another defender, Raymond Moronga, who is on the bench there. Take out a striker because strikers are not participating, so why should I keep them in? I would try to go there and minimize the damage. Put in Raymond, have more defenders, 4 straight defense, and then 2 defensive midfielders and another defender, just to make sure that we minimize the damage.
Amazing. So now let's kick back and see what happens in the second 45 minutes of the game. It's the second half of that match happening at the National Sports Stadium, where Caps United is taking on Whawha. And remember, this analysis has been brought to you with ZTN in conjunction with Africa Bet.
Second half here at the National Sports Stadium. Matchday 6 in the Whawha Premier Soccer League, and half-time it was 2-0 to the Green Machine. Goals are from Rodwell Chinyengetere and William Manondo. The difference between Caps United and Whawha. So we will know in a second whether there are any changes to personnel from these two sides. But so far, well, looks like, yeah, Whawha will be making a double substitution. And I see one of the guys is Jaden Baraka, who is ready to come on. So double change for the man from Gweru. And the other one is Wellington, Dibela. Mapua also getting ready to come on before we resume the second half here at the National Sports Stadium. So that's the first change that we'll see. Jaden Baraka. Getting ready to come on, and he's going to be replacing. Is it going to be Divalish Nyamkondio, because he's on the touchline? No, Divalish is still there. Oh, he makes way. So Divalish Nyamkondiwa makes way for Jaden Baraka. And Albert Mateu has also been taken off. Bit of a surprise, because I thought he was very strong up front. So away we go in the second half here at the National Sports Stadium. Caps United 2, Whawha 0. Can the two guys that came in for Whawha make the difference? Bamusi now with a cross. He gets the second bite of the cherry. Bamusi into the box, pushed off the ball, but Josiah Masimira is not interested. So Masimira comes through to take a look at Buto Piri, who had gone down. Looking for the new man up front. Jaden Baraka is now trusted in providing the goals or leading the line. Dennis Dauda. Nyoni on that far side, full of running in the first half. Nyoni driving forward, and the cross will come. Hit the post. And the far side assistant referee says the ball had gone out. Bit of a surprise though. Tavengwa wins possession. Chinyengetere, the goal scorer, onto Bamusi with a cross. No takers on that far side from the Green Machine. Looks like Caps are just hungry the way they were in the first half. Devon Chafa, who spread it wide onto that far side. Chafa looks up again. on Buto. Buto Piri brought down inside the Caps United half. So free kick. And Admiral is going to take this one. Hit it away by Dauda. Manondo. On to Chitio now. On to Chikore. Calling for the ball on the near side. He's got space. Chikore. And Chinyengetere wins possession. Tavengwa now. Onto Chitio. Looks up, spreading it wide onto that far side. Nyoni laid all the way back. Well, looks like the Green Machine just continuing where they left off in the first half. Jaden Baraki. And you can't really get past Dauda. Loads of experience along the way from ZPC Kariba to Caps United. As Chitio breaks on that far side across. And Bamusi's far, far too off. While Chinyengetere is breathing in agony. And the medics finally come on to assess the knock that he got. So he was pointing to one of his knees. Remember him in a horrific injury. One of his legs broke when he was turning out for Wange. So this was Chinyengetere earlier. So he went down awkwardly. I don't think it was anybody who did anything to him. But so after that horrific injury where one of his legs broke, he thought, wow, it was over for him. But he worked his way back to the top. Playing for FC Platinum, twice Soccer Star of the Year. So twice Soccer Star of the Year, even went to South Africa where he turned out for Baroka. So yeah, loads of experience from Chinyengetere, laced with a lot of determination. 50 minutes gone, Caps United 2 and Whawha 0. Ray Useni. Whawha comfortable playing in their own half. Roy Useni. I think what's probably happening with Whawha is they are comfortable playing in their own half, not making any penetration into the Caps United side. Of course, it becomes a bit of a problem because you won't get anything playing in your own half. Chikore, who laid all the way back to the goalkeeper. Tunderai Mateaungwa. Machazane now. He was a captain at some point at Highlanders, captain at Dynamos, and also captained Harare City. Or maybe it's just a matter of time. We see him with the armband at the Green Machine. Reminds me of one Method Manjali. Every team that he played for, he captained. Wange, Caps United. When South Africa played for Mamelodi Sundowns. And he also captained the Warriors. Dauda. Oh, good play from the Green Machine. Getting a lot of touches without losing the ball, even under pressure. I think it's highly commendable. Mateungwa. Whawha can move forward now. Looking for Baraka on that far side. Does he have the speed? Well, it's the experience of Machazane that wins the day. Tavengwa turns well, finding Bamusi on the near side. Chinyengetere now, looking to set up Manondo. So long ball from the back and only finding Tanasi Chikore. So it's a foul right there in the center circle. And Josiah Masimira just assessing the situation there. Dauda comes for a briefing on the near side. Here's how the foul came through. That clash with Ronald Chitio. Ronel Matutu. I think came out the worst. So part of the VIP supporters here at the National Sports Stadium, as the fans slowly are getting used to football being back after being affected by the COVID-19 situation. So 2 years with no football here in Zimbabwe. Came back this season. But the fans only starting to come after the cup tournament, the Chibuku Super Cup. But we're seeing the numbers increasing, which is good for the game of football. So some of the substitutes, the Caps United bench, and that ginger-haired player probably come on at some point. That's Clive Augusto. Devon Chaffa. As Caps come through once again, Chinyangatera! It's in! Oh my word! Pick this spot! and came up with a stinger. The former FC Platinum man making it 2 for himself and 3 for Caps United. 57 minutes gone. And the Green Machine are in the driving seat. I think Chitembo can relax now. Because that's more like it. There he was, setting himself on the edge of the box, into the box, and he released the stinger. Past Simon Nyama. And if there is any man that you want right there on the edge of the box, it's Chinyenga Tere. Whawha with an attack of their own on that far side. But it's squatted again. Admiral Matope on that far side. They can't keep it in play. It's just very difficult for Whawha at the moment as they make another change. Evidence Mawanda comes on for Brian Shome. So Brian Shome was playing as a winger. And they want to make another change. Raymond Oronga is going to come on for Ronel Matutu, who got injured. Ronel is a former Chapungu midfielder, and wow, it's too bad he can't continue. But he is getting treatment on the bench. Remember, the teams are allowed 5 substitutes, but the substitutions can only be done on 3 different intervals. "60 minutes gone. Caps United 3, Whawha 0. Ian Nyoni now with a cross. Machazane finds Chikore over the halfway line. And Chitio, as they fit Bamusi. It's just a marvel watching the Green Machine passing the ball around. And Whawha break on that far side now. Onto the near side, an opportunity, then a shot or scuffed. But they do get a corner kick. Confirmation of the scores. Manondo with a goal after 40 minutes. Chinyenga Tere in the 10th minute and the 57th minute to make it 3-0 for Caps United. And Caps will be making a change of their own. Kenneth Bulaji getting ready to come on. And he replaces Marshall Machazana. So like for like, so Bulaji is now playing as a central defender, sporting some dreadlocks. The corner kick will come. Header on the far post and it's cleared. But they are not done. The cross. And Jaden Baraki could not connect well. The big striker who came through the junior ranks of Whawha. They will spread it all the way back to the goalkeeper, Simon Nyama. He gives it away cheaply. Bamusi now. He gets a return. Trying to bash into the box. So the ball had gone out. It's going to be a throw-in on that far side. It was Justin Gadzani who could not keep it in play. Tatenda Tavengwa makes a mess. And Jaden Baraki had left it for Evidence Mawanda. There's a bit of movement up front for Chekera Pasi. That's what Whawha affectionately known as Chafa. Oh, good play. But that will be a yellow card. For that foul. So Bulaji just floating right where Machazana was. Bulaji was on the books of Ngezi Platinum Stars. As Chinyengetere comes once again, finding Bamusi. The cross will come. Header! From Chitio. Well, I think he's just saying, I wish I was a little bit taller. Could have really connected well with that cross. So I was talking about, as we see that once again, yeah, if he was a little bit taller, he could have really done something with that. Chinyengetere turns away from his marker. Feeds Bamusi on the near side. Another header from Chinyengetere, from Chitio rather. He's looking for a goal. It's a confirmation of that yellow card to Terence Daka. Jaden Baraki trying to do too much. Chitio into Bamusi, the two pint-sized midfielders, and Chikore just relieving the pressure a bit. Just going away from Wellington Mapua. Chitio. As Caps move it nicely once again. Chitio. Onto Tatenda Tavengwa. Bamusi. And Bamusi breaks once again. An opportunity then across. And an opportunity and it's a goal! William Manondo. 65 minutes. They work it so well. And Manondo gets his brace. He comes off to salute the bench. After missing some chances in the first half, Manondo's really come good. The former Harare City man is really fitting well in this Caps United side. There was Bamusi with the cross, missed by Chitio, and Manondo was there with a simple tap in. His second, and Caps United's fourth. Wow, if you can harvest them, you better harvest. Bulaji finding Nyoni. Tavengwa in the middle of the park. Chinyengetere. And Chitio looking to set up Bamusi, but good block from Justin Gadzani. And Chinyengetere is down once again. So we might see Clive Augusto. Which is probably going to be more problems for Whawha. The free kick comes and it's cleared. Mateo Ungwa onto Chinyengetere. Chikore hoofing it forward and kept in play by the new man who just came on, Wellington Mapua, now playing on the near side. On that far side, it's Terence. It's Terence Daka who's playing as a left back. Rodwell. And they spread it wide onto that far side. Nyoni. And foul. Brilliant play, though, from the Green Machine. Or probably they are not getting as much from Whawha. So what a way to reply after going down by 6-2 to Manica Diamonds. You come and 70 minutes, you are 4-0 up. Long ball from Mateo Ungwa. Chikore. Onto Bamusi. Brought down right in front of the referee by Roy Useni. Tavengwa onto Chikore. And Chitio breaks on the near side, finding Chinyengetere on the edge of the box. And Bamusi with another cross header, and it's a goal! William Manondo. Gets his hat trick. William Manondo. 3 for him and 5 for the Green Machine. He appreciates the support from the fans. And he's going to make way for Clive Augusto, but he has done his job. Three goals for William Manondo. And Diago is also going to be introduced for Rodwell Chinyengetere. Diago Makurumidze. So there was the goal, Manondo on the near post. Rounding off his hat trick. So Caps leading by 5 goals to 0. After going down by 6 goals to 2 last weekend to Manica Diamonds, I think they've really done themselves a world of favor as they come once again. Admiral Matope spraying it wide onto that far side, picking up Kadzani. Back to Matope. Butopiri. Well, they could not keep it in play. Roy Useni on the near side together with Wellington Mapua. There was no proper communication between these two players, and Baraki thought he had broken free, but it's going to be a free kick. 75 minutes gone. Caps 5. Yes, 5 on Whawha 0. Just 2 scorers on the score sheet. William Manondo with 3 goals and Rodwell Chinyengetere with a brace. Let's see what Whawha can do from this free kick here. On that far side, headed away by Bulaji. So Caps wanting to make another change. These remaining 14 minutes. We'll confirm in a second who is going to be coming out and who is going to be coming on. As they come through, Augusto trying to pick his spot. Diago Makurumidze muscled off the ball. Actually, Caps want to make a double change. Chitillo gives it away cheaply. Jaden Baraki turns well, looking for options on the near side here. But this one will roll straight to the goalkeeper. Bamusi gives it away again. And the break on the near side now. With evidence, Mawanda. But Tatenda Tavengwa thought he had won it cleanly. But the near side assistant referee thinking otherwise. Well, free kick from a very good position. Oh, there was that infringement, yeah. Good call. That trailing leg hacked by Tatenda Tavengwa. So two-man wall that Mateo Ungwa is trying to set up. And Whawha, 6 yellow shirts in the box. They are sensing something here. The cross will come and headed away by Augusto. Well, they tried. Not really the stuff that will get you something, but they tried. So they'll make a change. Divalish. As Devon Chafa, who's going to be making way. And he's going to be replaced by Tichao Namacheka. So another change also being made. Was supposed to be Chikore was supposed to come out, but he hadn't really had the message, Chikore. Hence that confusion. But Chikore makes way. And in comes well, we'll confirm in a second. 10 minutes to full time. As Caps lead Whawha by 5 goals to nil. Diago picking up Bamusi. So Lloyd Chitembo just giving some of his youngsters game time. Chitio. He was looking for Bulaji. So Whawha with a rare attack. Crossfield ball onto the near side, looking for Evidence Mawanda. But in the end, could not really get anything out of that. As Bamusi comes through, breaks free on that far side. But Admiral Matope does well, tracking back. Roy Useni gives it away again. Chitio onto Tavengwa. And Bulaji keeps it in play on that far side. And Ian Nyoni hit in the back as he was trying to open up a space on that far side. Nyoni. Hacked down. So free kick then to the Green Machine. 8 minutes to full time. Of course, plus time added on. Look, Jukulile is pondering his next move. An opportunity then for Mwanda. Oh my word, didn't have anybody to give the ball to. And in the end, their most promising attack as Bamusi ranges forward once again into the box. An opportunity there. Oh my word, he overcooked the cross. He should have made a comeback, a cutback. Jaden Bakari cuts inside. Whawha knocking it around now, but it's not really stuff that will give you the results that you want. To throw in for the Green Machine. So with those 5 goals, obviously 3 points on the offering for the Green Machine, and they will take their tally to 7. Remember, they were sitting on 4 points, so now they are on 7. Shot on target, but straight down at Matea Ungwa. Bamusi. Augusto. Bring it down nicely onto that far side, Nyoni. Well, he had an opportunity to run with it. Chitio. Bamusi. And Augusto is just running, full of running, but nothing coming his way. 85 minutes gone. 5 minutes to full time. King Utete getting ready to come on. And Utete is going to replace Buto Piri. I think King is just going to play the 5 minutes plus time added on. Is it going to be effective? Can they get a goal per minute? Evidence Mawande. But loses possession. Dauda. And Diago Makurumidze breaks. Doesn't have speed. Tavengwa, who spread it onto that far side. Across to come, and it's a goal! Oh my word, coming off the bench and getting a goal for the young Diago Makurumidze. 6-0. 86 minutes, and Jukulile can't believe it. Good play from the Green Machine. And Diago is on the score sheet after coming on in the second half. So this was the cross from Nyoni, and Diago with a diving header. He can't believe it. His first goal for the Green Machine. You got to give it to the youngster. Who was promoted by Darlington Dodo from the juniors and started playing in the Chibuku Super Cup. A cameo rose in the Chibuku Super Cup. In fact, if he played, maybe it was 1 or 2 games that he came on. Most of the times he was just on the bench. And today comes on and he gets a goal. Brilliant stuff. 2 minutes to full time. Is there a chance for 1 or 2 more from the Green Machine? Half a dozen goals they have scored. Bakari pushed off the ball. So it's going to be a free kick to check it up, Pasi. Let's see what can they get a consolation. Straight into the arms of Mateo Ungwa. So Chikanin leading ZPC Kariba by 2 goals to 0. This is the game that's on at Whawha Stadium. Dauda looking for options on that far side. 90 minutes by our clock. Let's see how many more minutes we're going to play. 3 more minutes for Whawha to get 6 goals. Talk about insurmountable tasks. Augusto penalized by Massimira. So they will take that free kick quickly. So that's the game at Whawha Stadium I was talking about, as they're Chicken Inn are taking on ZPC Kariba, and they are leading by 2 goals to 0. But back here at the National Sports Stadium, at Caps United, who are leading Whawha by 6 goals to 0. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not even 5, but 6 goals to 0. And they break once again on that far side, and Ian Nyoni falls at a crucial moment. It's a good day for the Caps United fans, as today they've found their voice. Macheka. So throw in on the near side. Just 1 minute of time added on left in this game. Is there time for another one from a Caps United perspective? Live Kasolaga Premier Soccer League right here on Zim Papers Television Network. Tavengwa. Josiah Masimira head and blown, and Tavengwa handled. He was being kicked, but a bit of a surprise though, because the referee was right there. Is there time for another one? Augusto. On to Pamusi. Pamusi with a cross header! And this time, they could not beat Simon Nyama. The 3 minutes are up. And that's the final whistle here at the National Sports Stadium. Caps United 6 and Whawha 0. Rodwell Chinyengetere with a brace. William Manondo with a hat trick. And Diago Makurumidze weighing in with the sixth one. And they were celebrating. It means a lot, especially coming from a 6-2 hiding. This was Chinyengetere's second. Goals were raining like confetti at a wedding, and Pamusi with that cross, and Manondo with his second. Today we saw all kinds of celebrations from these Caps United players. Manondo with his third. And yeah, you got to thank the provider. What else can you do? And this was the sixth one from Diago Makurumidze. What a day for the Green Machine. And what a day for those fans. 6 goals they witnessed today. So full time here at the National Sports Stadium. Caps United 6, Whawha 0. Let's go down to pitch side when Tando is on standby as she talks to the coaches. First, with the losing coach, Luke Jukulile.
Well, it is a game of football. It's a great win for Caps United. We just witnessed history happen here at the National Sports Stadium. Now, it's rare for one to witness a team to literally counter the same goals that they were defeated by in a previous match. Now, joining me is the... Sorry, Coach. Good afternoon, Coach.
Afternoon, ma'am.
Coach, it's not a pleasant moment for you. You were not looking for such a loss. How can your boys recover from this?
Yeah, I think we have to go back to the drawing board and keep on working hard. You know, it was a competition of quality. Yes, the zeal on players is there, but where we are lacking, it is the quality.
So, Coach, you have played 6 games and you haven't managed to record a win. What do we expect in your next coming games? Are you going to oil the boys enough for the next coming games?
Yes, definitely. I think we are asking for a redemption. That's the only way that I'll keep on working with the youngsters and telling the youngsters so that they continue to get to the winning way, which we are expecting and anticipating much.
Well, Coach, this is football, and earlier it was mentioned that football is a game of, it's a mental game rather.
Yes.
So can we say that your boys are going to recover from such a loss?
Yes. What is important, we quickly have to forget, then we concentrate with our next home game that we will play in Gweru. Hopefully the guys will come to the party and redemption will come in and we start winning.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach.
Thank
All
you
the
so
best
much.
in your next game. Well,
Thank you
that
so much.
was the Whawha coach. They're telling us that it's a game of football. Anything can happen, and they have recorded a loss here. And on the other hand, we just realized we just experienced a great win from Cape United. It clearly means their machine was oiled enough, as they are called, the Green Machine. Well, congratulations, Coach. Well, it's a big win for you today. What did you tell the boys in the dressing room?
Yeah, it is. But like I said earlier on, you know, it was just a blip, and I want to believe it was just a slip. It wasn't a fall. What happened in Mutare? I'm sure it doesn't reflect the way we played, you know, unfortunately. But all the same, very happy with the 3 points.
Well, Coach, I mean, it's rare for a team that suffered a 6 defeat to counter that with another 6. How did you manage to do that, Coach?
Yeah, I think it's down to quality. I'm sure the quality is there. We have the quality in our group, and yeah, it was just a matter of making sure the attitude changes from the one that we had in Mutare. I'm sure the loss in Mutare was down to attitude, and attitude today was very positive attitude, and I'm very happy with the response.
Well, Coach, you in your camp, as it stands, you have someone who has a hat-trick. Manondo just scored a hat-trick, and also we have Chinyenge Tere there. He was direct impact to the goals. Can we say that that's the maximum quality that you're expecting from your players?
Yeah, it's expected, and I'm happy with the response that I'm getting from the boys, because I've already said it. In terms of quality, I think you can't ask anything more than what they gave us today from these guys. So I'm very happy, and I feel vindicated with my decisions of having some of these players. You can't doubt Manundo's quality as a goal scorer. Neither can you doubt Chinyenge Tere's quality as a good playmaker. So I'm very happy, and I hope they'll continue performing the way they performed today.
Oh, thank you very much, Coach.
Pleasure
Once again,
mine.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, that was Cape United coach there. I mean, it's a great victory for them, sweet victory rather, and they just made history here at the National Sports Stadium. Now joining me is our man of the match, William Manondo. How are you doing? Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
So how did you manage to maneuver your way into scoring a hat-trick? I mean, that's amazing. How did you do it?
It's my job to score goals. And I'm happy for the team, I'm happy for myself. And, you know, as a striker, your job is to score goals. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And I'll try to score more goals, because we still have a long way to go.
Yeah. Well, following the previous defeat that you guys had, and this current sweet victory where you just doubled what you lost the other time, can we safely say that this is what we can expect from Cape United players going on forward?
Yeah, I think with the previous game, we lost 6-2, and I think it was an application. And today, we came with a positive mind, and as a team, we were telling each other we have to win this game, and it's a must win. Yeah, that's it. We managed to collect maximum points, and I'm happy for the club.
Oh, thank you very much, and
You're
once
welcome.
again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, that was our man of the match there, who scored a hat-trick today. And also we have another key player, Chinyenge Tere, who was directly impacted, who was really a good goal scorer, and also he made an impact towards the goals that led to Cape United's victory. Now we are live at the National Sports Stadium. We are ZTN, and make sure to tune in next week as we give you Match Day 7 games.
Father used to say that the poorest man is not one without money, but the one without friends, which is why I could entrust him with ensuring that all my friends were there on my wedding day.
Consider it done, son.
Dad, this is not everyone on my list.
I invited all those people on your list. I didn't call it a wedding. I told them that you were in serious need of their help, and that we would gather here today to see how we can help you. And these are the people that showed up. celebrate with your true friends.
The taste of true friendship. It all comes together with a castle. My father used to say that the poorest man is not one without money, but the one without friends, which is why I could entrust him with ensuring that all my friends were there on my wedding day.
Consider it done, son.
Dad, this is not everyone on my list.
I invited all those people on your list. I didn't call it a wedding. I told them that you were in serious need of their help and that we would gather here today to see how we can help you. And these are the people that showed up. Now go on and celebrate with your true friends.
The taste of true friendship. It all comes together with a castle.
Now, just a week ago, Caps United were taught a lesson by Monica Diamond, and they implemented exactly that by crushing Whawha 6-0. Now, the Green Machine have just made a statement, and one would say that was an apology to their fans. Now, this is Zoom Papers Television Network, and what a match we heard. More, half a dozen of goals to Whawha, exactly what happened to Caps United when they faced Monica Diamond. Now, what more would Chitembe want today?
It was an excellent display by Caps, by all means. And to top it up, they actually did not concede a goal. After the match last week, where they lost by 6 goals to 2, their goal difference was actually -4. But today, it's now +2, which is a plus for Caps. I thought Caps kept on knocking on the door. They kept on attacking, and the match was one-sided. It was Caps first half, again Caps second half. No resistance whatsoever from Whawha.
And then more, earlier on when we spoke about how the teams were sitting, we have Chinyengetere there coming in with the brace, Manondo coming in with the hat-trick. You spoke earlier that the strikers that Chitembe put on the field today were going to deliver. And just like what Manondo said on the pitch side, he said it's his job to score.
I said when you have Ian on the wing, and then Bamusi on the other wing, and then you have Manondo and Chinyengetere at the center, you are bound to get goals. As long as those crosses are coming in, those guys will always, they are always in the right place at the right time. And also, they also combined themselves, the two of them, Manondo to Chinyengetere, and bang, it was a goal. They were in top form. I'm so impressed, and to think that there was also Agosto on the bench, somebody who is a trusted gunslinger as well. Caps has got too much firepower.
Right, and now looking at the firepower that Caps United was showcasing, and then how Whawha came in, looking at how they were putting in their substitutions more, we saw their coach, Coach Luke Jukulile, putting in 3 strikers. With how he was conceding goals, would you not say he was supposed to focus more on his defense than putting in attackers?
I had indicated that if I were the coach, I was going to bring in a defender and show up the defense. I thought Jukulile played soccer at the highest level. He even went to play in South Africa and kept on banging those goals. I thought he had learned 1 or 2 things. He's one guy I know watches a lot of football, and the term parking the bus is something that is used everywhere. His team cannot go toe-to-toe with Caps in terms of quality. So I try to do that. Why not park the bus? He had an opportunity to bring in defenders and make sure that defenders and midfielders to make sure that they reduce the deficit, they reduce the damage. But he didn't. He opted to bring in strikers. I think his tactical prowess was exposed, especially in the second half when he started making those substitutions. If you saw how Chitembe made these substitutions, it was like for like. If he was going to take out a striker, was going to bring in a striker.
striker.
Brought in Bolaji for a defender. It was straight. So I'm beginning to doubt his
capability.
His capabilities as a coach.
Talking of doubting more his capabilities, with how he got crashed today, considering 6 goals more, I don't know if it's still early days, but is his job safe?
I think his job is safe because for a team like Whawha, there is nothing much that you can do. You can change coaches, you can bring in Moreno, you can bring those top coaches, but with the quality that he has, it can't change. There's nothing that they can do. What they actually need to do is, before the date closes for registrations of new players, they should try to fill in 1 or 2 posts, especially in the defense and also the goalkeeping position, before the 31st of March. If they could get in some experienced players there, just to make sure that they are a competitive side, because as it is, they will only enjoy playing soccer against Tenax and Whawha City, the other teams that came from Division 1. With the rest of the teams, it will just be one way.
Oh, great words there, Mo. Now, today is a great day for Caps United, and like what they always say, you can say for people who support Caps United. And that was all we had for you here at the ZTN studios. My name is Patience Namburo, and I was joined by Mo Moyo to do the analysis. And this analysis was brought to you by ZTN in partnership with Africa Bet, and thank you for watching.